And we're back with Joseph G. Cruz at Stretching Distillment at Raid Projects. So we're talking about this whole ecosystem of artworks that we have going on here, and here's another living, breathing example of one. What, who made this, and what is going on here, Joseph?
This is John Bromit's work, and it's actually a part of a larger project that he's been doing from the Monsanto workshop. And he's been thinking a lot about Monsanto, and so it's a pretty basic situation here. We got bags. We got a fan back here that is actually activated by another piece of work, Chris Bradley's piece. So that this piece is actually parasitic in a sense.
Yeah.
And so what happens is if you what happens is Chris goes off, activates this, goes off. And it's the motion detector set at such a sensitivity where just the subtle movements of Chris's piece turns it off and on, so it sort of breathes in a sense, kind of expanding, contracting. And then there's the Raid Projects, which you actually don't know yet, is going to receive a letter from this piece to the Cinnamon Machine and in the beginning stages of litigation, because his piece is going to sue Christopher Bradley's piece because the cinnamon particles that get inside of his corn is affecting his corn.
Wow, do they have good lawyers?
Well, Monsanto's got a hell of a
yes, they do. I checked the mail, so I'll be looking for that.
So yeah, he's a lot of this show is also kind of about context. Anthony Creedon's work really kind of framing, and the Belknap's work framing the physical architectural space. But we also kind of looking at context metaphorically as well as physically. A lot of these work kind of are just in the crux of infringing on each other.
Sure.
Just spatially, noise. Chrissy Matson's gong going off. So he's kind of pushing that even further, kind of looking at Monsanto and how there's this, sort of, it depends on others that it sues to survive, but it still is able to
symbiotic relationship.
Yeah,
I think this really for me represents the whole intersection of like biology and industry, and the things how you've got this ecosystem in this industrial space, and here is something that sort of represents, like, not only is it sort of mimicking these biological functions, but it has this reference to like Monsanto and industry, and how, like, as human beings we have to deal with biology and industry at the intersection of the two. Like, it's hard to find one or the other just pure and whatever. So it's pretty good. It's not bad at all. So that was, is that the name of this artist again?
John Bromit.
John Bromham's.
Who's actually going to be at MoCA he does an NPR. So during I think it's the 11th, he's going to be working with some DIY radio programming at MoCA.
Very cool. So a little cross-pollination going on, so to speak, going on all over town for Stretching Distillment at Raid Projects.